Чего скажи мне, луна Сан-Тропе, когда твой взгляд светит ярко, в этом смысла ноль, если тебя рядом нет. Зачем солнце мне, Монако, для чего скажи мне, луна Сан-Тропе, когда твой взгляд.
Buenos dias a todas. Dacha Sasha Minasan, Yoichinichi wo. Good day everyone. In our language, it's magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Well anyways, I am Joanna, my dear tourist, but you can just call me Jo. And I'll be your tour guide for today's adventure. On behalf of Ben Viaje Travel and Tours, I'd like to welcome you all to Manila. Here beside me is Coach Captain Icarus. So my dear tourists, say hello to Captain Icarus. Sir Icarus has been with us for almost 8 years and has excellent driving skills. So tourists, rest assured that Sir Icarus will take us safely to our destinations. Join us as we explore Manila's tourist attractions. On our itinerary, our first stop will be the Intramuros, the historical site that witnessed all events in our country. But before then, I'd like to take a count beginning with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 20, 25, 29, 30, 34, and finally 35. Again, we're complete now. And as we continue, I'd like to remind you of a few things, friendly reminders, and safety precautions that I want you all to be aware of so that our tour runs smoothly and without incident. And we ask you to refrain your putting your arms out the window for your own safety. And also, please remain seated until we come to a complete stop. First thing to remember is synchronize your time with mine. My time here is 9:15 in the morning, so no one is left behind. Second to remember is, in case of emergency, I have a first aid kit with me. And if you have something to ask, don't hesitate to call my extension and I'll be attentive and all ears to your needs. And now, you may be wondering what the purpose of my flag and whistle are. I will only use the flag if I call for your attention. If I wave it up like this, it means you're now ready to go wander around and appreciate the place. And if I whistle once, it means you only have 10 minutes left to explore the area. And if I raise my flag with my whistle twice, it means it's time to gather. Also, I'd like to add some reminders, my dear tourists. Once we get off the bus, make sure your belongings, especially the important ones, like your gadgets and money, aren't left behind. I'm sure this goes without saying, but please remember to put all your trash in the garbage cans and disposable bins. As well as we are in a group, so please stay with your group at all the time. You got it, my dear tourists? And please, I politely requested everyone to follow them. Is everyone clear on the rules, my dear tourists?
Yeah!
Oh, very well. Well, anyway, let me double check the time. It's already 9:40 in the morning, and in just a few minutes we'll be in our first stop at Intramuros, Manila. Before we arrive there, I'll give you some context about Manila. Manila, the Philippines capital, is a highly urbanized and densely populated city on the island of Luzon, which combines the Spanish colonial architecture with modern skyscrapers. Intramuros, a colonial walled city era, is the heart of Old Manila. The Baroque 16th century San Agustin Church, as well as the Fort Santiago, a story, citadel, and former military prison, can be found in here. Manila is also known as the Pearl of the Orient. So what can you expect from Manila? This bustling historic city has plenty to see and do, including museums, parks, theaters, shopping malls, as well as the plethora of restaurants. And as your tour guide for today's adventure, it will be an honor and pleasure for me to show you around. Well anyways, are you guys excited to travel back in time? Well personally, I would really love to, and to discover the rich culture of Intramuros. Well, here we are. We just arrived at our first stop here at Intramuros. It is impossible to visit Manila without visiting the walled city of Intramuros. Now let me tell you first what does Intramuros means. The name Intramuros means inside the wall, or also known as the walled city. It is a place rich in history and culture. With its cobblestone streets and preserved architecture dating back hundreds of years, it will have you second guessing whether you are still in the Philippines or not. Also, to get around Intramuros, people use a horse-drawn cart known as a kalesa in Filipino to transport them through various establishments. Now it's time to explore the area. Vamos, turistas, let's spend a day tour.
Take me to the place I used to run. Remember the house where I was born. But baby, you don't know me. Baby, you don't
Tourists, you
know
only have 10 minutes left.
I'll show you all the stars I used to hide. No one ever seemed to.
It's time to go now, tourists. I see that you enjoyed admiring Philippine Spanish architecture of Intramuros, but that's not all there is to it. Are you ready for our next stop? Yeah! Fantastic! The next historical site that we will visit is the Fort Santiago. Let us now explore the Fort Santiago, a 400-year-old historical site that witnessed major events in Philippine history. It is the Philippines' oldest Spanish fortification. The site located within the walled city of Intramuros in Manila. Fort Santiago was built on the site of a Muslim kingdom ruled by a chieftain named Raja Sulaiman. And here is the Fort Santiago's main gate. The main gate is adorned with a wood relief carving of Spain's patron saint, Santiago Matamoros, as well as the former kingdoms of Castile and Leon's coat of arms. This was the former military headquarters of four successive Far Eastern colonial empires. The fort is notable in Philippine history of serving as a headquarters for the armies of several foreign powers, including the Spanish, Americans, the British, and the Japanese. Vamos, turistas!
Take me to the place I used to run. Remember the house where I was born. But baby, you don't know me. My baby, you don't know. I'll show you all the stars I used to hide. No one ever seemed to realize. But baby, you will know me. My baby, you will know. Show you all the stars I used to hide. No one ever seemed to realize. But baby, you will know me. Baby. Take me to the place I used to run. Remember the house where I was born. But baby, you don't know me.
Tourists, you only have 10 minutes left.
I'll show you all the stars I used to hide. No one ever.
Thank you very much, my dear tourists. And as we part ways, may reward yourself a trip, even once a year, go some places you've never been before. And again, on behalf of Benviaje Travel and Tours, we wish you a pleasant and memorable trip here at Intramuros, Manila. And I'm looking forward for your next visit. Gracias, nos vemos a todos. 谢谢大家，arigatou gozaimashita. Mata ne!